Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Kid Icarus for the Nintendo Entertainment System. In the last video, we played through World 1-3, we played through Stage 1-3, and we made it here to the first labyrinth of the game. The labyrinth is a little bit of a maze. It'll be side-scrolling just like the rest of the game. It's all 2D. Shooting and jumping and what have you. But you're also climbing up and down ladders and going through doors in a bit of a maze. I may die here and may need a little bit of the health that I need from losing all of my health and dying. But I think it would be beneficial because I'd be coming back in here with more health than when I started, which would be pretty awesome. I may not have to do that, but you never know. Anyway, all those floating heads take one hit to kill and they give you 5 hearts each. And those blue bugs take one hit and give you 1 heart each. That scroll we picked up is the map. It will give us a map in the upper right hand corner when we pause the game with the start button. Now if we keep going to the right, we'll fight bugs that take 3 hits to kill, and we will also have to deal with the winged serpents. The red bugs take 3 hits to kill right now, and they give 5 hearts, and we have a shop if we go further to the right. So let's pick up the health, and I'll mention the pencil and the torch and what they do. So the torch, I believe, gives you your current position on the map, while the pencil lets you see which rooms you visited. The rooms that are in green will be the ones you visited. Otherwise, they won't. So if there's a room that's green when you buy the pencil, that means you visited that room. Otherwise, it's going to be some other color. I'm guessing black. If you're mapping out your own map, or if you're using one off the internet, however, it's pretty pointless. The torch and the pencil. Anyway, I wanted to pick up some hearts and also explain some stuff as I'm picking up all these hearts. So, unlike other stages, the winged serpents are endless. So as a result, you can slowly farm hearts in these rooms with these upside down pots. If you see these pots in the ceiling that are pointed downwards, you know that you'll be able to find winged serpents in them, and you won't have to worry about having a finite amount to fight because they'll always show up no matter what. The number of winged serpents that show up is indeed infinite, and you can build up your hearts 4 at a time while also getting a little bit of points. And you can really rack up some points if you know what you are doing. What I want to do is fill up on health, and then I want to buy some waters of life. If I can do that, I'll be a little more ready for the game and what it will throw at me. Now, interestingly, there are 2 things to know about the stores in the labyrinth. One, if you wait long enough, you'll be able to buy something else, assuming you have the hearts. And 2, sometimes the wares will change. So sometimes you'll get the torch, the pencil, and the health, and sometimes you'll get the health, the water of life, and the hammer. I should probably mention what the hammer does. So we press select here. We can use the hammer. We can go up to one of these statues, press B, and we'll free that guy. When we free that guy, he'll help us during the boss battle, which is honestly pretty cool. Why would we possibly want that guy to help us during the boss battle? Well, it may not take long for him to take a total beating, but he can still help us get some extra damage in during the boss. And now that I've kind of exhausted this one room, I do want to go down. I know that'll cause the red bugs to appear and be the enemies that I have to deal with, but 1, I can still fight them for hearts, get some hearts out of them, and 2, I can make it a little easier to get a water of life, should I need it. Which I know I'm going to need, because the one that I did have, I lost in I believe 1-3. Anyway, I believe that's enough of the soldiers to free. In the labyrinth. Thankfully, the statues come back, in case you need more guys to help you with the final boss battle. So there is that. Just as long as we have enough hammers, we can definitely get enough of those guys. And apparently I was wrong. These guys don't come back. You free one, you freed them for good. Because the guy who was here did not come back. So, when you start the labyrinth, you want to go all the way to the east, to this room. And you're supposed to go up, and then wrap around to the east. Make your way down, and then make your way... Apparently I got west and east confused. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go up from here, then you wrap your way around west, make your way down, and then you make your way east. Can't believe I got west and east confused again. You'd think I would know better. But unfortunately I don't. Amazingly, getting the winged serpents to pop up isn't hard. All you have to do is just walk past an upside down jar and they'll start showing up. Not much to it. Now, thankfully, I have a good enough amount of health to work with. So, thankfully, I can go ahead and get a water of life if I need to. Which is definitely something I want to do. Ow. I just don't want to get hit a lot while I'm doing this. And I believe, how much is a water of life? I know it's going to be worth more than a health refill. Let me see, 350. Yeah, I want to make sure that I get at least 350 here. In the meantime, I'm also going to be getting a ton of points too. And I don't mind getting the points. I really don't mind getting all the points because they'll definitely make it easier for me to get another unit of health. Just as long as I'm careful. Yeah, it was much better for me to make Stage 1 for its own video. You can press down to drop down from platforms, by the way. Just like that. Makes it easier to get to the ladder. And yeah, you just drop down to the platform down there automatically, which sometimes complicates things. Sometimes. But at least I'm getting hearts. 5 at a time. Really helping here. And I thought he was going to hit me. Amazingly, he didn't. Yeah, you want to get a lot of points and a lot of hearts. And you want to get ready for things while you're here in the labyrinth. Because this is a good point in the game where you can stock up on stuff. Definitely getting the water of life here. And there I am with 1 water of life right there in the barrel. Which I wanted. And I know that I'm getting hit a couple times here, once or twice. It's worth it. Now we need to make our way up here. To show off the hospital. I might as well show that off. So I was really supposed to go one west and then go up. But you still want to come down here and try to get some hearts and points anyway. Because this is a good spot to do it in. So this room is where you need to go up. But you're probably wondering why I showed off the hospital. Well, there's a reason. And you're going to find out as we go further. First, I want to get the winged serpents to come after me and fall off the platform as a result before I go up. And nothing much to this little chamber. We can easily fight our way through it. We will have to go up again, but that's alright. Make sure you're jumping straight up so that way you can easily grab the ladder. There's 2 soldiers you can free with hammers if you need to. I don't necessarily feel the need to. Ow. And that's why. That's why we went for it. So those guys over here are known as the eggplant wizards. And that's why I didn't want to deal with that. Because these guys, if they get you with the little eggplant projectiles, they turn you into an eggplant, which is no fun for anyone. You do not want to get turned into an eggplant. It is bad. You can move, but that's all you can do. And the only way to not be an eggplant and get rid of the eggplant curse is to go to a hospital, most like the one I just showed off earlier. And now, I'm probably going to have to get some more health. Maybe. Let's try this again. Can't believe I'm doing things this way, but, well, what can you do? Alright. We're a little closer to another thing of health if we need it. Kinda close. I may farm here. Matter of fact, yeah, I may just do that. More than likely. Thankfully, walking across the pots isn't all that hard. I just wish that the enemies gave me more hearts, that's all. And I didn't want that. I can't believe I ran into that again. Great. Because I need to attack. I need to be able to attack, and, well, I'm unable to attack while doing this. Unfortunately. Waiting for you guys to go over there. Alright, perfect. Remove the implant purchase again. That way I can do this. Can't believe I got hit there again. I'm glad that I have the water of life and everything just to be safe. At the same time, I'm gonna have the heal again. Not exactly my idea of fun. Can't believe I've been taking damage way too much. Alright. We should be able to get some more health here. So let's do that. And from here, let us do this. And hopefully, when we go left and then up again, we won't have to deal with being eggplanted again. And I needed to get a drink, so that way I could clear my throat a little bit. Not much there, just some store brand cola. Not much. Not much to it. And, yeah, I need to remember to jump straight up when I do this. That would be great. Alright. These guys take a bit of a beating, but if you can get past them, you won't have to worry about being eggplanted. Taking a little bit of damage here, but I'd rather be human than an eggplant. And after two rooms of this, we can go down here. Definitely avoiding those guys on purpose. I will, however, make my way down here, get a few hearts, and then I'm gonna hold left and keep going. Now we're in this room. Just 4 blue bugs. Not much to it. Next room that we see when we go down, we've seen this room before, but the bugs are blue. I can't really complain. Let's go down again. More blue bugs. But I can easily take care of them. And we want to go left when we go in here. And this water looks a little different. Why is that? Well, if you stay in here and look at your health, you'll notice your health go all the way up. This is a hot spring. This is the first time in the game that we see one of these, and you'll be seeing more of these throughout the game because the game does get easier. And I forgot to talk about the heads-up display at the bottom of the screen, though it's pretty obvious. Pressing select changes the icon in the lower left, which is the arrow. You can change it from the arrow to the hammer to switch between the two things in case you want to free some legionnaires or soldiers or whatever it is you want to call them. To the right of that is the amount of soldiers you freed in the labyrinth. To the right of that is your heart counter and your health. And to the right of all that is your current stage. We're in the stage 1-4, and we also get to see our boss's HP, which is 100. And if we know what we're doing, which I do, we should be able to bring it down to 0 and get our first sacred treasure. And there is a method to the madness for this room. And these guys give you 10 hearts whenever you defeat one of them, which is very nice. We're also getting a ton of points. We basically doubled our point total just by being through here. Oh boy. And yeah, I'd rather just... Oh boy. Keep my distance a little bit. Don't get eggplanted. And we want to make sure we go to the right. You want to stand on the right edge there to jump over that blade. Then when we get over there to the right side of that lava pit on the right, we want to duck down, and then once all the blades are no longer out, we then jump to the right towards the door. Now, this is directly above the store where I did all that heart farming. But thankfully, this leads to the exit. And we are pretty far away from the store, so we really need to be careful here and not do anything like that. Although I'm pretty sure we'll still be able to survive regardless. We made it past the worst, thankfully. There's one more heart or jar full of the winged serpents. But we can easily avoid them. Get them all to fall down in there. And then we can face the boss. How am I looking? Not bad. And there are our soldiers. And they managed to do quite a bit of damage. So this is Twin Bellows, our first boss. Twin Bellows slowly approaches, does the occasional jump, and shoots fireballs in an upward arc. If you keep shooting at Twin Bellows, you can easily avoid the low fireball. And if you bring in some soldiers, you can bring Twin Bellows' health down just a little bit at the start. Also, we got a lot of points. Power's indeed up, and we now have our 4th unit of health. And we are now on stage 2-1. We have our first sacred treasure after beating Twin Bellows. And we are now out of the underworld. And we are now heading to the right as opposed to upwards. So things will be a little more interesting from this point forward. And also a lot more fun. Join me next time where we play stages 2-1 and 2-2. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!